Hey, this is Brian Stephens with eXp Realty. So you're thinking about moving to Lakeland, Florida. Well, let me give you some pros and cons if you're thinking about making the move right here to beautiful, sunny Central Florida. Okay, let's start with the pros, the positive things. Number one is this, the weather. The weather is really nice here. We have subtropical temperatures, warm temperatures throughout the year. You know, it's nice because our winter months are not cold, hardly cold at all. Our summers can be brutal, so that could be a con, but for the most part, we really have nice weather here. With the exception of a few months, which we'll talk about in a minute, the pros are, hey, it's really nice weather here, especially February, March, April. The spring months are absolutely gorgeous. Temperatures in the 70s. You can wear shorts all year long around here, except maybe 3 days of the year if it gets in the 30s. And the Floridians would have on triple jackets if it gets in the 40s and 50s. That's the joke here, which is kind of true. But the weather here is really nice. It's a great place to live if you're looking for nice weather. I hear some people who have stiff illnesses on joints, elbows, knees, arthritis, that sort of thing, like to move to the warmer weather because it helps with stiffening up and it's good for their arthritis or some of their different ailments. Could be, again, that's just what I've heard in my 50 years. I've heard of all kinds of reasons to move here, but we do hear a lot that the weather is really nice. That's one of the first pros of moving to Lakeland, Florida. The second is this, affordability. Compared to other parts in Central Florida, Lakeland and Winter Haven, Polk County in general, is a very affordable place to live. If you go 45 minutes to Tampa, go an hour to Orlando, our prices are, generally speaking, more affordable than those cities. Now, we have seen an increase in the Lakeland prices in the last 2 to 3 years, just as those markets have seen, with increases with the influx of people moving in the area. But Lakeland still, for the most part, is a better buy, better prices, and overall, just our pricing is much better. Again, this can be hit and miss in different parts of each city, but for the most part, our affordability is definitely better if you're looking to purchase a home. Number three is this, if you're looking for cultural activities, we've got a lot of lakes. We have nature preserves, we have boating opportunities, we have fishing, we have a lot of different things, camping that you can do right here in Lakeland, which really makes it nice if you enjoy the outdoors. We have several lakes in Lakeland. A lot of my friends love to ski. We have Circle B if you're looking to do some hiking. We've got a lot of nature trails around here. We've got Lake Hollingsworth, which is wonderful to walk or ride a bike or run. Very scenic right near Florida Southern College. We have Lake Morton, which Lake Morton is a beautiful lake, which is kind of called the Swan Lake. You can go there and take your kids, your grandkids there, feed the swans, but not the geese because they'll run after you. But Lake Morton is really pretty, and we've got Lake Mirror, we've got all kind of lakes. So very, very pretty. Lots of natural cultural activities to do outside. We've got a farmer's market. Anyways, I've got another video on that, so I won't divert too much off that. But if you're looking for outdoor activities, number three is a pro for moving to Lakeland, Florida. Number four is this, cultural amenities. Lakeland has gotten really on the map for more cultural activities that you're going to see downtown Lake. We have a couple different art museums. We've got some good theaters. We've got the Polk Theater, which has a little bit of everything of, between old movies to new movies to bringing performers there, comedians, artists, you name it. We kind of see that a lot. We also have the RP Funding Center, which is formed of the Lakeland Civic Center, which brings a lot of good cultural activities to that part of it also. So there's a lot of, and it's growing and really broadening in this area as we see more and more people coming to Lakeland. We're finding our cultural amenities to even grow more and more. Number five is access to amenities. So Lakeland, despite its smaller size, it's really got a lot of the amenities that larger cities have. We're kind of growing into that space, including shopping centers. Our restaurants are growing all the time, which we love. Love being a foodie, going out to eat, hanging out with friends and family. We love some of the restaurants that are coming. By the way, we still need some more. Bring us another good Mexican restaurant, some more steak houses. And I'm not going to name any names, but we need some other people to kind of step up and still come here. We've got some good restaurants, but we need some more too. So, healthcare facilities. We've got Lakeland Regional Hospital. We've got Orlando Hospital coming here very soon. They've got some land right up the road from us here in Southeast Lakeland that they're building. A lot of growth with hospitals and medical facilities. We have the Watson Clinic, which is fantastic. We've been going there for years as a family. Educational institutions. We have good school systems here, good private schools. So there's a lot of different amenities that we have right here in Lakeland. And so those are just 5 pros that I would mention if you're thinking about moving here. Let's go to the cons now. So why would you not want to move to Lakeland, Florida, Winter Haven, Florida, Polk County area? I say that, know this. Lakeland is the largest city in Polk County. Winter Haven is probably 20 minutes from Lakeland to Winter Haven. They butt up next to each other, but you can get there really, really quick. So Lakeland is larger. Winter Haven is a little bit smaller, doesn't have quite as much to offer, but Winter Haven can actually be a little bit more affordable, generally speaking, than parts of Lakeland. So if you're also looking on the map, keep that in mind. So I divert back to the cons. So some of the cons here, here's the thing. If you don't like the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Just saying. It gets hot here. June, July, August, September can be really, really hot. The humidity is pretty crazy. You can go take a quick lap around your neighborhood, maybe like a 5 or 6 minute walk, and you can be kind of drenched a little bit. The humidity gets a little insane. In fact, my kids have been going outside for years during the summer, and I think every year they still go outside, whether it's shooting basketball or walking or exercising, and they used to come in and go, "Dad, it's so hot out." And I think the same thing. It's so hot out. So here's the cool thing about it though. Cool thing, get it? Go inside the AC. Go inside to the air conditioning, and you can be fine in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. But it does get hot here. If you don't like it, if you don't like the humidity, don't come here because it's going to get a little toasty. Side note, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer season ticket holder for many years now. Love going to the games. In September, when they have their home opener, the first couple games, they're ridiculously hot. I know going into that home opener, it's going to be a blazer, okay? Suntan lotion, hats, the whole bit, a lot of bottled water. You know it's going to be a little bit ridiculous, but I still go because I love the Bucs and it's worth the heat. Just saying, for your team. Do whatever it takes. So number one, the humidity. Number two, another con of coming to Lakeland, if you don't like crazy traffic, don't come to Lakeland because it has been getting more and more ridiculous the last 2 to 3 years than I've ever seen it in my 50 years of being in Lakeland. A lot of traffic. Used to, you could get from one area of Lakeland and the other and call it 10 minutes. Now it probably takes 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on the time of day you go. It can take twice as long because we have a lot more people here. Now, on the flip side of that, I'm going to go to the cons. We have a lot of growth here. So we have a lot of homes being built, new restaurants, a lot of great things coming into Lakeland. But if you don't like traffic and you can't take sitting in traffic for a little bit, don't come here. I hear more and more people that just don't like the growth here coming to Lakeland. So they're moving to the outskirts of Polk County. Fantastic. Going to get some land and going to go out there. They want to live in the country where the traffic's not as bad. We still have a little bit of that, not really in Lakeland, if you will, but on some of the outskirts of Polk County, we do have some nice land parcels out there. So message me if you're interested in getting a little bit more information on that. So number two, traffic can be bad here. The third con, I'm going to give you 5 pros and only 3 cons. Okay. The other con is this: hurricanes. Yes, we get hurricanes once in a while here in Lakeland and in Florida. In fact, we had one come through a couple years ago. That was a little freaky. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty freaky. I remember going through that one and went through 3 of them in 2005. Pretty scary a little bit, right? We had a couple more come through before then. And but the one a couple of years ago got a little freaky at midnight and pretty tough winds. We've been very fortunate not to have hardly any damage from hurricanes, some power outage, that trees down in our neighborhood, but we've been very fortunate. But if you really get freaked out because of hurricanes, which by the way, I don't like them either, but it's part of living in Florida. Once in a while it happens. That's a con for moving to Lakeland because we have that. We don't really have a lot of tornadoes per se. We've had some in North Lakeland. In my time here in Lakeland, you know, one came in South Lakeland like about 10 years ago and touched down really quick. But, you know, thank the Lord, we've been safe so far with tornadoes, but hurricanes once in a while, yeah, you get those. Okay, that's the third con. So anyways, more to talk about, but here's the thing. I've been a licensed realtor over 25 years. Would love to connect with you if you're thinking about moving to the area. I have a great team of realtors that we can connect with you and help you along the way. If you're thinking about selling a home in the area, would love to meet with you, give you a free market evaluation. We've got a lot of experience. We have a lot of connections here in Lakeland, and we love moving people to our area and helping them move out if you have to leave. So I hope this video has been informational and helpful to you. We're going to continue to make these as the area grows and as things kind of change. We want to continue to keep you informed and more reasons to move here or maybe not to move here. Okay. Brian Stephens, my cell phone number is linked below. And just remember this, whether selling or buying, you got to call Brian. Have a good day.